everyone, welcome back to When Fans Step Up, a series where I take a look at fan games, ROM hacks, or mods and give my thoughts on them. Today we're going to be doing something a bit different. As you can see by the title of this video, we're doing Sonic Time Twisted again. Now, why would I cover the same game twice, you may ask? Well, because this is the day that Sonic Time Twisted gets a full release. Yeah, that's right. This fan game is actually finished after over 10 years of hard work, and it's able to be downloaded right now. I'll be linking the Overbound YouTube channel in the description and annotations at the end of this video. There you'll be able to find the download link. This video is going to be kinda short, because a lot of what I think about the game hasn't changed, so if you want to hear more about my thoughts, watch my first video. Anyway, let's get on with it. Last time I covered this game was almost 2 years ago, and a lot has changed since then. For starters, there's now save slots, working just like Sonic 3, except at any time you can restart the game, go to your save, and choose a level you've already been to. You can even choose to start the level in the past or future. Now, the game itself is actually pretty big for a classic Sonic game. There's 15 stages in total, with 12 of them having past and future versions. The differences between past and future are like night and day, and they have completely different layouts. So if you want to be technical, there's 28 stages, with one being exclusive to Sonic. That's comparable to the Genesis classic Sonic games. All the issues I had with the previous release have been addressed in the full version, and the new glitches I found while playing this version got fixed as soon as I let Overbound know of their existence. Even after 3 full playthroughs, I found that I actually liked each of the stages, and there was never a point where I got annoyed with the level design or anything like that. And now each zone has a boss, too. They're all unique and fun to fight against, except for the last one, which in my opinion was a little boring and frustrating. I won't show it off here, but I'll say that the boss requires a lot of waiting around for him to do something, and when you finally get a chance to hit him, you can accidentally land on a platform instead and get hurt. And if you get hit, there's like a 50% chance that you'll get knocked down into an instant death pit. It's not a bad boss, but I wish the pace was a bit faster, because it's all the more frustrating when you mess up a damage phase and die after being like 3 minutes into the boss. Luckily, right before the boss, there's a bubble shield that helps Sonic get multiple hits on him per damage phase, so that helps the whole encounter go a lot smoother. Speaking of shields, there's another one, the Stone Shield. It allows you to throw rocks and do damage from a distance, as well as stand on spikes. With this addition, there's now 6 total elemental shields that Sonic can take advantage of. Each of them are great, but my personal favorites are the Electric Shield and the new Wind Shield. The visuals, just like I said in the last video, are incredible, and all of the new zones are a joy to look at. All the new zones feel unique, while at the same time feeling like they belong in the classic Sonic universe. And as for the music, every track is wonderful, but I especially love the past and future special stages. Oh yeah, that's another thing that's changed since last time. Special stages are a thing now. You collect time stones in the past, and chaos emeralds in the future. The special stages themselves are really cool. They have you racing to the finish against Metal Sonic. The control's great, but I had some problems with depth perception, as well as turning being really sensitive when using my Xbox One controller's analog stick. After a while, I decided to just use my keyboard whenever I'm playing the special stages, and that fixed any control-related problems I had with it. You can even retry the special stages if you fail by spending 1 life, which I thought was a great addition. It's really cool that you can retry the special stages as much as you like, and believe me, there's no shortage of lives in this game. Anyway, there's a reward for collecting all Time Stone and Chaos Emeralds, but only with Sonic. If you decide to play as Tails or Knuckles, just go from level to level, because the collectibles do nothing for you except a very small difference in the ending. My total playtime after beating the game as Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, and collecting all of the Time Stones and Chaos Emeralds for each, was around 8 hours, which, for a free fan game, is incredible. From start to finish, I was having a blast, and if I'm being completely honest, I really do feel this game is on par with Sonic 3 for me, which is saying hell of a lot considering it's my favorite Sonic game. I can see myself going back to this game as often as I do with Sonic 3. It's very rare to see a fan game get finished, and for it to also be this high quality is a sight to behold. I'd absolutely recommend you go download this game for yourself. And while you're at it, subscribe to Overbound's YouTube channel and follow them on Twitter. He's making another game called No More Robots, and I'm going to be following its development. Whenever that game gets released, you bet I'll be doing a video on it. Overbound also says that he may do an update to Time Twisted later on to add more content too, so make sure you stay up to date. Sorry that this was such a short video, but I didn't want to spoil anything, plus I had already covered this game before. Anyway, if you want to see more When Fans Step Up, I got one of Sonic World you can watch, or if you're looking for a funny video, I got a review of this really awful Steam game called Temper Tantrum. If you want updates on when new videos will be out, I usually announce that stuff on my Twitter. I also like to spout my opinions on things and retweet dank memes. I'm also extending When Fans Step Up to any series. It's not limited to Sonic anymore, so if you have a fan game, ROM hack, or mod you want me to take a look at, send me a message on YouTube, or hit me up on Twitter at RetroRampage37. I'll give it a look, and if I like it, I'll cover it on this series.